Hey guys, do your arms ever get tired when you're glassing and you get a little shaky and you have a hard time really focusing and seeing what you want to see? You know, a big part of success in hunting is being able to spot game before game spots you, right? Which is why we carry binoculars and why we use binoculars in the woods. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm not a surgeon, obviously. I do not have a very steady hand. And when I spend, hours upon hours glassing and moving around glassing like this, it can be very difficult to pick up game, especially in the shadows, especially at distance, when you're shaky. So today's pro tip, I'm going to show you something pretty cool. Now, you may or may not carry a tripod with you when you're hunting, but I'm going to tell you that you should, because you will definitely spot a lot more game when you're glassing from a tripod. It's just a lot more steady. Now, there are times when you can't necessarily sit down and glass from behind a tripod. Maybe you're in a spot where I'm at where there's a lot of trees around me and I have to move up and down this ridge glassing. And there's a couple places where I can sit and glass really well. But there's a couple places that I can't see unless I'm standing up. So today's pro tip is I'm going to show you how to glass standing up using a tripod that is really, really effective. So this is an outdoorsman tripod adapter for my Swarovski binoculars, and these guys just clip right in here like that. And what I'll do a lot of times, this tripod is carbon fiber. It only weighs like, I don't know, 1.5 pounds, I think. But it's got these really nice foam handles right here on 2 of the 3 legs. And so what I'll do a lot of times is I'll just grab those legs and I can sit here like this with my arms down, kind of tucked in next to my body, nice and comfortably. And I can glass like this for extended periods of time. And I am probably 70% more steady than I am if I'm holding my arms up here. How many of you guys have changed the oil in your truck, right? And you're reaching up, your shoulders get tired, your arms get tired. We're just not built as humans to have our hands above our heads or even up like this for long periods of time. And so down here, it's like I can rest on my hips and I can glass really, really well. Another thing that I'll do sometimes is I'll just hold it like this also. So tilt this back towards me just a little bit. And I can hold this down here. Now my arms are really in a comfortable, relaxed position. And I can glass and pivot. And it's almost as if I'm using stabilized binoculars. It's that good. Incredibly good. So I can hold it down here, I can hold it here, I can even sometimes hold it way out here too. And this is actually pretty comfortable as well, to just hold it like this and glass. So it's not something I'm gonna do for hours on end, but it's much better than just freehand glassing and looking. I can just see so much more details in the shadows and the little pockets in the timber when I'm glassing like this because I'm not shaking at all. I don't know, maybe I just have really low blood sugar, but I shake really bad. So it's really difficult for me sometimes to glass without a tripod effectively. Now I can glass short range stuff within 200-300 yards, but like tonight I spotted some bears up on this ridge and they're over 2 miles away. And I did it exactly like this. I was sitting here in this very spot, glassing up there. And in fact, I can see one of the 2 bears right now. And a bull elk just walked out on the ridge down there. So, pro tip, if you got a tripod, you should be taking it hunting with you. Get yourself a real lightweight carbon fiber tripod that fits in your pack. This one's great. I shoot off of this one, removing this center section. I can connect it to my gun, and just being able to glass off of this is so much more effective. You're going to see so much more game when you've got a nice steady hand to glass from. So that's today's pro tip for glassing successfully when you're hunting.